are some things that you realize when you're becoming an adult, or especially when you're moving out of home, because I feel like that's the moment when you realize you have to do everything on your own, which made me realize that everything costs money and everything is so expensive. Doesn't matter if you have to get a lamp changed, if you have to buy a rug, if you have to buy any home decor, groceries. Why are groceries so expensive? You also realize that you have to decide every day what you want to eat, and not only that, you have to get your food, like you have to go to the grocery store, grab your own food, bring it home, you have to cook it, and then you also have to clean up after it. Which brings me to the next point that I realized is that there's always and always something to clean, and it gets dirty immediately. You even have to clean the things that you're cleaning with. So it's a never-ending cycling, just with laundry. There is always laundry. But the worst part about becoming an adult is that you have to make your own calls and your own doctor appointments. I have a few doctor appointments and some other stuff that I needed to get done, that I was dragging, that I didn't want to do, that I was keep pushing off for weeks and weeks. So I thought I would just vlog it and put it into a video, maybe to make you feel less alone, because you're like me and you don't want to make phone calls, you're scared to go to doctors, you're scared to call anywhere or do any stuff like that. Welcome to the club. If you want to see some boring adulting stuff that I have to do that nobody wants to do, this is the video. So I have to do a full face of makeup just for the sake of this passport photo, which means I need to put on foundation. I don't remember the last time I wore foundation to anything, pretty much. I want my passport photo to look good because my old one, like, it's 10 years old. I was 13 and it looks horrible. So I'm on my way to get a passport photo taken, and I'm going to one of these, you know, machines where you also can make like friend pictures, like these photo boxes, or I don't know how they are called. And I don't know if you can pay there with card or with cash only. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop at an ATM, which made me realize I haven't been to an ATM in literally years. I was like confused for a second how it works. Like, I'm not kidding, okay? You had 3 options what you want to do, like, you know, get some money, see your how much money you have on your bank account, and a 3rd option, and there was nothing, like there were no buttons to choose, and I was like, oh my gosh, is it touch or is it not touch? And I didn't want to touch it because I was like, it's so embarrassing if it's not touch, but it's a combination of a touch and pressing buttons, so okay, whatever. Thankfully nobody was there. My nose is super itchy and it's still a little bit running because I haven't been feeling so good this week, and I can't even use a tissue because then I'm gonna ruin my because then I'm gonna ruin my makeup. I hope it's not busy. And also, I don't know if you can, you know, like take a photo and then be like, I don't like it, and redo the photo and then print the photo that you like. I've never done it like that before. I always went to, you know, where they take a photo of you, but I didn't want to go anywhere or have anyone take a photo of me, because when I got this done for my uni ID, and I hated that photo, and then I had to take it, and I really didn't like it. I'm scared that my passport photo is not gonna look good, because obviously you're gonna have it for 10 years. I mean, not that it needs to look good, you know. I mean, it's just there for your identity and stuff like that, but I still want it to look good, okay? And I also realized I have almost no battery, and I forgot to change my battery, which is nice. This is my old passport photo. Like, that is embarrassing. My makeup was awful, my hair was awful, I just look awful, okay? So I had to go into the store and buy something because I needed change, because this thing only accepts 5 euros and not 10 euros. Oh my god, it's so hot in the car, I need to hurry. Okay, I had 3 tries for the photo. I absolutely hate it. I never realized how asymmetrical I am. All 3 looked pretty bad. I mean, I was glad I still had 3 tries because the first one was awful. Like, why does it look so bad? I don't think I look that awful. Like, on a photo I don't say I look amazing, but not that awful. Sorry if you can hear the AC, but it is so hot I have to turn it on. But all I want to say is I got myself a Red Bull just so that I could get some change. I never buy a Red Bull because it is way too expensive. I also don't really like the taste. I like the, you know, the cheap energies, the knockoffs. So does anyone else do that when they don't know where the exact parking space is, but you know another parking place in that area? You choose the one you already know and then just walk a bit so you don't have to get into awkward parking situations and then maybe you can't even park in, because that's what I just did. I hate going to new places. I hate when I don't even know where the entrance is, where I have to go, where everything is. I've never been there. As a man. And it's just so... And I already hate going to doctors so much. I'm gonna get an x-ray for the first time in my life. So, I'm back home. I had to change my shirt. So, I'm back home. I had to change my shirt because I was sweating on my back. Because I had my hair open all the time and it wasn't cute. So at the x-ray, how do you say it? X-ray? At the x-ray, I actually had to get rid of my clothes. Like, all I could wear was my undies and my socks, and I didn't know that. Maybe I'm stupid, but I had no idea that I was thinking, do you have to remove your clothes? But then I was like, nah. And yes, you do. And I wasn't shaved, but fortunately it was a woman, so it wasn't that bad. Yeah, and she told me that if I'm worried about my lower back, that I should go to an orthopedist. So I had to make an appointment there. Why? Why? I have no idea how I'm gonna continue with training, like with the gym. I don't know if I should train. That's why I actually wanted to get my back checked as quickly as possible. I'm very glad that I went to the doctor and we discovered everything with my back right now, because if this happened during law school, I would have probably had 10 mental breakdowns by now. I'm tired. I guess that's it for now, and I'm gonna see you at my next doctor appointment. Okay, I hope I'm in frame. I brought my camera actually, but I didn't put a memory card inside, but whatever. I'm at a doctor, like at a regular doctor, because I got my first COVID vaccine like 10 days ago, and I can feel my leg for a couple of days, which is very weird. So I was like, okay, I need to go because it doesn't stop, it doesn't go away. So I'm at the doctor's now and they're probably gonna take blood, which I'm so afraid of. And not only that, I couldn't have anything to eat before and I couldn't have coffee. I woke up at 7:30, I couldn't fall asleep until I think 2 a.m. My nose is a little bit runny. I'm already scared of going to the doctor. I've never been to this doctor, so I'm also at a new doctor, so I have no idea where I have to go or where I am or whatever. So a lot of stressful situations in the morning, and then I couldn't even have my morning coffee, which is... But I hope everything's gonna be fine and that I'm healthy. So I have my passport appointment in 15 minutes and it is at this, like when I Google it, what it is in English, it's called district administration, and I've actually never been there because it's been 10 years since I had to do my passport, and back in the day I went with my mom, and I hate new places where I don't know where to go and what to do and how it's going to be. Also, 10 years ago when I made my first passport, I absolutely hated my photo. I couldn't wait for the day I finally can get a new passport. I didn't even think that you have to pay for it. And now, where I don't live at home anymore and obviously I have to pay for my own things, it's not really something I actually looked forward to because now I have to pay for that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I hate things like this, like these situations, like the whole adulting thing. I don't want it anymore. I want my mom to do everything for me. I'm done. I had an appointment at 1. It is free after 1. They took me early. I think the worst part about doing your passport, which was the same 10 years ago, is doing your signature. I was so nervous and I don't like it. I don't like the signature. One more thing done. That was something I kept off a very long time because there's something was broken in my passport that you need if you want to go to the US. So I actually wanted to do that like a year ago, but then the whole COVID thing came and then I didn't need a passport. So I pushed it off and pushed it off, and I mean also because of COVID, this year it expired, and I'm very happy I immediately made an appointment, because if I didn't make an appointment now, I would have pushed it off for months and months until I really needed a passport, and then I probably would have been late. I think I called over a month ago and this was the earliest appointment. So if you have any expired things that you need to do, this is your sign. Get a new passport, get a new driver's license, whatever you need to do, get it now. Don't push it off for months. Don't do that. You will hate yourself in a couple of months. Do it now. So another annoying thing that you always have to do as an adult is that you always have to call somewhere. Our coffee machine, there's like water under the coffee machine all the time, and I don't know why. I didn't want to call the company of the coffee machine and even ask what could be wrong, because I just didn't want to know. I just wanted it to be fixed by itself. After pushing it off, calling the company of our coffee machine for weeks, like literally, okay, it's been weeks, but it's not that long. It's been a couple of weeks, I don't know. I called them yesterday. I was like, I have to call because we only have our warranty until I think November. So I was like, we have to do it now because I don't want to pay for it and I'm scared that the coffee machine is gonna break. So I was calling the producers of the coffee machine, their customer support, obviously. Not the producers themselves. It was like an over 20-minute phone call and we checked everything, and it turns out that we have to send in our coffee machine. Which is just, oh my gosh, why? This is gonna take 2 to 3 weeks. Next week I'm gonna start waking up early. So next week we're gonna start by waking up at like 5 something. And we have to send in our coffee machine. Like I had a mental breakdown today, so that's why I look rough, whatever. Okay, I made coffees. I hope they're gonna last me for the next few days. And after that, we have to use this thing here, which was our coffee machine before. The coffee's not good at all, and yeah, we have to go back to this one for a while. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pack my also one of these annoying things. I have to pack the coffee machine and label it and whatever, then bring the package to a store where they send it back. I'm on my way to the doctor's again because I need like whatever it is called that I can go to go make an MR. It is called MRT, like the short where Aleph is MRT. I think in English it is MRI. I don't want to wait 4 to 5 weeks like my orthopedist recommended, because I can still feel my back, which I don't want to wait. And my orthopedist doesn't want to give me this thing that I can make my MRI earlier. So I'm going to the regular doctor and get it there. I'm so sick of doctor appointments. I also have very weird headaches, or not headaches, but I feel my head on top. It's like burning, or like, I don't know, it's so weird, and it comes and goes. Another day, another doctor's appointment, I guess. I don't want to do this again. Okay, I'm already done. They just gave me my paper, and now I'm gonna call and already make an appointment because I want to have it as early as possible. I'm curious how long I have to call them now, because the last time I called them, I was like 10 minutes in a waiting line. 10 minutes! Just that they told me that I need this. Bitte einen Termin für ein MRT. November. I called last week and they told me that the next appointment would be October. Now it's a week later, the next appointment is November. And then she told me I need a blood test, which I just did, but it can't be older than 3 months, so I don't know if that's possible if I only get my appointment in November, because I recently did a blood test actually, because I was scared that when I started feeling the pain in my leg that came from my back, I thought it's you know, the side effects from the COVID vaccines? I didn't even think of my back because the pain started actually in my leg, which is very weird. There was like a certain thing I have to have in this blood thingy. I hope I understood her right. Today I had my eye doctor appointment and I forgot my camera. Already did so much stuff for the video that the actual reason why I wanted to do this video, I didn't even vlog it. I think it is so weird if you go to one doctor like once a year. It always feels like you just saw them like a month ago. And now you're like, oh, I'm not gonna be here until next year, which seems so long. But every time I go there, it's like it feels like I was there a month ago. And he's really nice, he's really funny, and I remember 2 years ago, I got my glasses and my contact lenses, and he was making jokes because I had a really, really bad sight. And he was like, you shouldn't drive anywhere, you should straight get glasses. And now, in 2 years, my eyesight, is that how you call it, hasn't changed. So the main part that inspired this video was actually my eye doctor appointment and my oh my gosh, I can't pronounce it. Gynecologist appointment, because I had these 2 appointments in a week, and then I also knew I had to renew my passport, so I thought I'm gonna make this video. Turned into a whole series pretty much of my back pain and having a lot of doctor appointments. I didn't even realize that I didn't vlog it until the day after, okay? I was so stressed that day. I pretty much talked with her about that I don't really get my period anymore and that I want to come off the pill. Subscribe if you want to see more me doing boring editing stuff that nobody wants to do. Let me know. By the way, I just turned on the coffee machine that we got back yesterday. And it makes very, very, very weird noises. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And other than that, thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!